Cha-ching. That's New York ringing up your tax dollars on Looney Tunes. Mamdani's government-run grocery stores are putting mom-and-pop bodegas out of business.
I know I'm not going to make it. I know I'm not going to make it. How can you compete against the government or the mayor? There's no way we can do it. So we're going to be in trouble.
These people are suing Mamdani and calling him racist.
A group of about 15 minority groups that represent bodega owners are filing suit to stop your city-run groceries. They say that your city-run groceries, and I quote, are a direct assault on minority businesses by a mayor who claims to be a champion of the disenfranchised, poor, and working-class New Yorkers. How do you feel about that?
I continue to be fully confident in both the legality and the importance of our initiative to deliver 5 city-run grocery stores, 1 in each borough.
But this isn't even the dumbest thing they're trying. City Hall has a whole stack of bills teed up. You ready? Sick days for your pet. That means if your cat or your dog isn't feeling well, you can stay home. You can stay home if any of your pets have the sniffles, even your hamster or your snake. Anything kept primarily for companionship. Next up, eggs. Free range only. Not for you, for the city. Schools, agencies, even jails have to buy organic. Delicious. On to bigger problems. Elephants. New York says none in this city unless they've got 15 acres to roam. One problem, the city owns exactly 2 elephants, both at the Bronx Zoo, on an acre each. So it's not really an elephant regulation, it's bye-bye elephants. And it gets weirder. New York says it's time to BYOC, bring your own cup. And not just to the coffee shop, any restaurant. Your big Stanley thermos to the Knicks game, or a wine glass to the bar, a dirty mug to the coffee shop, all to protect our precious landfills. I know, it's disgusting. Just like the streets. Now, 10 years ago, the homeless took over every park bench. So the city homeless-proofed them. They added little spikes and armrests so the homeless couldn't lay down. But this new commie city council labeled it hostile architecture. And 4 agencies are now commissioning a study. Now, that's the small stuff. This one will cost you. Minimum wage, you ready? $30 an hour. Why? Slavery.
We did the research to understand why do restaurant workers keep talking about their wages. We learned that the industry is the largest and fastest growing private sector employer of women and people of color and immigrants and youth. 13.6 million workers in America, 700,000 here in New York. And yet it is the absolute lowest paying employer and has been for generations dating back to emancipation.
New York pays $17 an hour. Most of the country, they pay half that. And half the city halls got a scarier scenario. Erase the NYPD's gang member database.
You can't tell me that it's okay to just put people on a list and monitor them because of where they live, because of who they associate themselves with, and like they like to say, they self-identify. But self-identifying could be a hand gesture, can be a picture you took with your friends as self-identifying. And that's a problem.
And for the ones already locked up, a shopping list. This one lets inmates order gender-affirming gear, like wigs and chest binders, prosthetics. So it'll be a prison drag show, all on your dime for the people doing time. And the guards who guard them, they're begging the council to vote no, because a prosthetic is a place to stash a razor blade, a place to hide the drugs. And they're the ones who have to find it. No wonder U-Hauls are only moving one way. Down in Florida, guards aren't patting down prosthetics. They're waving in New Yorkers to a state where taxes are low and fridges are full. And you show up to work, whether your hamster's got the sniffles or not. Byron Donalds is running for governor of Florida. Wait, so you guys don't have days off when your dog's not feeling well?
No, because that doesn't make any sense. But nothing New York does makes any sense. And this is what happens, Jesse, when you let communists run your city. They come up with stupid ideas like the entire list you just went through. And when people bring them the facts on how dumb their ideas are, they double down and triple down. They do not go back and reflect and say, yeah, you know what, that's unworkable. That doesn't make much sense. Maybe we should stop that. They keep going. I mean, look at Mamdani's grocery stores that are going to be subsidized by the taxpayers of New York. Instead of listening to the other grocery store owners and the bodega owners to understand that you're going to drive them out of business, he says, no, we're committed, blah, 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 because he doesn't care. He's only committed to his crazy ideology, which has never worked anywhere that it's been tried, anywhere on the face of the planet.
Well, crazy Angie might try it down in sunny South Florida. She's running for Senate. You going to be able to handle Angie?
Oh, listen, she's not going to win here in Florida because there's a reason people choose our state. They want common sense, conservative policy where government leaves them alone. That's what the people of Florida want. They've chosen it every single election cycle. And a Democrat socialist in the name of Angie Nixon is not going to win in our state. And neither will David Jolly, the Democrat running for governor, because he bends a knee and is a Trojan horse for the Democrat socialists of America.
I found out that Angie has a coffee shop that sells the morning after pill and porn. I don't know about the laws in Florida, but it just doesn't seem right, Byron. Are we looking into that?
Well, look, she's entitled to have whatever I think she wants to have in her shop, but that's the difference between New York and Florida. In New York, you would have Mamdani and Kathy Hochul come up with a bunch of rules to make every other shop owner look like Angie Nixon's shop. Look, she can do what she wants in her own business, but in Florida, we respect capital, we respect business owners, and we want people to be free. We want them to be left alone. And one real quick thing, Jesse, that $30 minimum wage that they're cooking up, that's only going to drive more inflation in the city of New York because business owners would have to raise prices, and the business owners that couldn't, they would be run out of business. That's what would happen.
Yep. Basic arithmetic, something we're missing up here in Manhattan. Byron, good luck down there with Jolly. And Angie, we might have to send Johnny down there, so make sure you welcome him. Thank you so much. Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.